Alright, so now hit our A tool again, click on these points here because we had this T a little bit thicker. So we grabbed all these bottom points here, I held down A, shift to grab more than one point, and now I'm just going to hit my down arrow. That looks about good there. Okay, so we got our T done, our M, A, H, A, and W. Now our next step is to do the K. And this is kind of, a really fun part here. What we're going to do is we're going to make this K look like a tomahawk, and that's really cool. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to grab these 2 points here and hit our down key, and as you can see it's just bringing those straight down. And that's probably good for now. Another thing that you could do is if you hit one point and you drag it up, okay, well they're uneven now, so what you can do is grab this other point by holding shift and click, and so now you have these 2 points selected, and this is where our line tool comes in really well. So what you can do is just go to align, and you can hit align top, and there it goes. It brings it right back down and make sure they're lined up. You can do that with points, you can do that with shapes. That's the great thing about Illustrator, is you're allowed to manipulate in a lot of different ways. Okay, so now let's work on the K. Well, I'm going to go over here to my pen tool, and I'm just going to draw a tomahawk. And now to make a straight down line, I'm just going to hit shift click to ensure that it's straight and close it up. Alright. So now we have our tomahawk shape here. So let's go ahead and add that to our shape by selecting that, holding down shift and selecting our type as well. Going over to the Pathfinder tool here and hit add to shape. And expand. So now, as you can see, we've got your tomahawk and we've got our entire logo ready to go. So let's just zoom out here a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this white. Hit V for your selection tool and bring it straight down. Okay, so now that we have the logo ready to go, we have one more thing that we need to accomplish, and that is to draw our Investments LLC down here at the bottom. So hit the T for type tool, click and type in Investments. Hit Command A to select all because we have it in black and we need to change it to white. Come down here to your fill, double click, and let's change it to white. Alrighty, well, now that we have that ready to go, we kind of want to mess with the way it looks because it's not streaming across tomahawk look the way that we want it to. So the way that you're going to do that is you're going to hit Command A for select all, hold down your Option and Over button, and you can mess with the kerning. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue messing with this a little bit. I think I had it a little bit smaller, so what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a side and I'm holding shift to keep the proportions. And now I'm going to grab it again, do the Option Over, and drag it out again. And you can do this, to your liking, just whichever way you like it the best, just go for that. And I'm also going to change it to light. Okay, now that I've changed it, let's go ahead and drag it. And the way I want to do this is I want to make sure that it lines up with the T. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to grab our type, and then I'm going to go to our Align tool here and align left. So now I know for sure that my I is completely lined up with my T here. Well, it's not dragged all the way across yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my T, click, Command A for select all, and I'm going to hit Option Over to continue to draw it out just a bit more. kind of want it up a little bit more. Click off. Alright, let's go ahead and put in our LLC here. And as you can see, it spanned across way too much. So let's hit Command A, Option, and then the back arrow to go ahead and bring that back in just a bit so it kind of lines up with the tomahawk here. Alright, that's perfect. Well, as you can see, our tomahawk's cutting into our C, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit our A, and then we're going to grab that point here. Let's just go ahead and bring it up. Grab that point, bring it down. Alright, and if you want to be able to see that L, let's just go ahead and grab it and turn it black. Okay, so now we have the front of our business card, but you know, I'm not really liking how the tomahawk is kind of higher, so I'm just going to go ahead and mess with our K just a little bit more, bringing it up a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to actually bring the entire thing all the way down. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Alright, now the front of our business card is complete.